everyone, we are here in Cusco right now and it's close to 3:30 a.m. I arrived at the airport around 1:30 a.m. But yeah, I've just been awake. I was talking to my parents and just a couple of friends because in India it's close to 2:30 p.m. So yeah, it makes sense over there. The plan is that my tour guide is gonna pick me up around 6:30 a.m. So 3 more hours to go. It's close to 7 degrees Celsius right now. It's getting freezing cold, so I don't know what much to do. I've just been roaming around the airport. It was pretty empty, but recently a lot of people have started coming. I think they have some early flights on, so yeah. So guys, it's finally morning now. It's close to 6 a.m. It's still cold out here. I'm actually wearing like 3-4 layers. Still it's feeling really cold. But anyway, I think our driver should be arriving in the next 30 minutes. I just came outside to have a look at the places. It looks beautiful. We are covered with mountains over here and stuff like that. Let me just show you around. You see the houses there.
Welcome to Cusco, my friend.
Thank you.
You must be very tired. Respeto, entiendo que es un viaje largo el que están haciendo, pero descansen los que tienen que descansar. Los que se han levantado a las 6, 7 de la mañana están cansaditos también. También entiendo porque han estado haciendo un trayecto bastante largo. Han hecho montaña de colores, Laguna Mantay, Machu Picchu. Van a necesitar otro viaje después de este para descansar, ¿ok? Las vacaciones les va a quedar cortas. Algunos deciden, vamos a Cusco a descansar, vacaciones. Mentira. Es peor creo que ir al trabajo, porque es casa. ¿No quieres creer en la Virgen María? Bueno, yo te enseñé y ahora vas a ver las consecuencias. Cada vez que venía en su práctica de la religión, pero no es parte de ellos, es también parte de ellos. Por aquí, por favor, grupo de Raider. This way, please, my friends. This way, everybody. Vamos. Take a seat here, ¿ok? Siéntense, por favor, mis amigos. Siéntense, va a haber una exposición de textilería, ¿ok? There will be explanation about textiles. Squeeze, my friends.
Dedicar una canción si nos acompañan con aplausos. Good morning, welcome to Chinchero. My name is Karen. Now we're going to explain the weaving process. We're going to sing a song for you visit in the Quechua, the Inca language. Y la canción dice así, ¿sí? Esquinata moyurini, guardia civil guantupani, imago presi quiniwa, mata su wascanini, mata la suscanini. Imapakpa iritapua, ekapakpa iritapua. Kewanya kuti chikuni, kewanya respondikuni, kewanya kuti chikuni. Pollera y patapin, tiara chiraiki, casaras con ispan, yukara puraiki. Muchas gracias, entendieron todo, ¿verdad? Do you understand? Yes, yeah. Es a quechua language, the Inca language. Ese es el idioma quechua. Nosotras aquí hasta hoy en día seguimos hablando y seguimos preservando. Primer proceso que voy a realizar aquí es el lavado de las fibras. Para realizar el lavado de fibras, nosotras aquí no utilizamos detergentes químicos, nosotras utilizamos un detergente natural, un shampoo natural. El shampoo obtenemos de esta raíz, amigos, se llama sacha para cayosactana. Nosotras aquí también utilizamos para lavarnos el cabello, así evitamos crecimiento de canas, cabellos blancos. ¿Alguien tiene cabellos blancos por ahí? Una, dos. Para los que ya tienen malas noticias, ya mala noticia que llegaron demasiado tarde. Visita debió ser antes de que crezca cabello blanco, ¿verdad? Porque aquí raíz utilizamos para prevenir y no hace milagros, amigos, ¿ya? In this community, for make the different work, use a 3 different wool, the sheep, alpaca, adult, and baby. For the wash the wool in this community, use a natural detergent. Yeah, the natural detergent often con the root. The name is a such a parakai or sahtana. The name only Quechua language. In here, other use is for wash the hair, prevent the white hair or the gray hair. Pasamos a filtrar, is very important the filter. Y aquí vamos a formar nuestro shampoo natural ecológico. Pueden ver, amigos, mire, produce espuma como cualquier detergente o como cualquier tipo de shampoo. You can see this is the natural shampoo, produce the natural bubble, 100% ecologic, no chemical. Ahora voy a hacer la muestra de lavado. En este caso, amigos, voy a utilizar fibra de oveja. Aquí tenemos, mire, la fibra de oveja sucia, grasosa, porque esta ovejita nunca se ha bañado.
Vamos a demasiado explicado un momento. ¿Preparadas, amigos? Café.
Esa es una fibra original en baby alpaca. Primer contacto, fría, helada. Poco a poco empieza a llegar a calentar. Se mantiene unos momentos, empieza a llegar a calentar. Esa es la baby alpaca.
Sombreritos, amigo, chales. Llévate. Tengo desde 20 todos.
Yo los voy a comprar. Vale. Hagan la cola nomás.
Argentina. ¿Ustedes? Yo soy de Colombia. Y así son de una de allá. ¿De dónde? De Venezuela. Colombia. Y Charo sí es de allá de Estados Unidos. Ay, qué bueno.
Mira.
So we're going to Chinchero right now. This city reminds me a bit of India, like the northern states, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh.
Los chalcitos, amigos. ¿Quién era la principal deidad para el
Listo. Ok, les tomo fotografías primero. ¿Ya? Permítanme sus cámaras y les tomo la fotografía una vez que acabe. Conquistadores son los españoles, so pretexto de hacernos olvidar nuestra religión. Y lo hicieron, sí, porque el 90% de los peruanos son católicos, ¿ok? Católicos. Ahora sí les tomo. Esta gente no se come allí. Ya sabemos. Pero vamos a ver cómo se ve, ¿ya? Se refiere a esto. We have limestone, which is a sedimentary rock. ¿Ok? Es una roca sedimentaria. Miren, mis amigos, ya se va notando. Específica es para una comida en especial. Pregúntenle eso a los peruanos. ¿Puedo comer papa a la huancaína con cualquier tipo de papas?
Tengan cuidado.
I'm going to Miami after Brazil.
Okay. Oh, nice.
You came here alone?
No.
You came with friends?
With him. With them.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm traveling all alone.
No. So I'm not. You.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Ah, let's go well.
¿Ok? Ana Isabel, Leonardo, Laura.
Es como un pelín.
Es un gatito.
Como un gatito como el que pasa grande.
Su nombre científico es Leopardus. Caliente. De aquí unos meses, enero, febrero, esto va a estar verde, ¿ok? ¿Cómo se llama el conductor? ¿El guía? Gracias, yo también los quiero, mis amigos. Gracias. Okay, yo los estimo también. Cuando me olvide de ustedes, igual. Ok, mis amigos. No soy vengativo, pero sí un poco. ¿Ok? There you can see. fotos de YouTube, decir dónde sale bonito, ¿ok? Aquí está el mejor punto. Esta parte buenas porque se puede ver el círculo de abajo, ¿ok? They are very nice spot to take pictures, my friends, ¿ok? Please, this is just for selfies on the left side, on the back. After that we are going to the bus, ¿ok? Mis amigos, las so the other ones are not as these one. They need to be reconstructed again.
You're born and brought up here?
In Cusco.
Yeah, in Cusco. Oh.
Cusco, close to the airport.
Yeah.
Es igualito, es van así, va a las terrazas y los azules tenemos que ahí son de 10 grados.
Y el ruido, mira, ve con ventanita para que te airees bien.
Mejor aquí la ¿ya? Sí, sí, sí. Aquí Wanted to came with them. See as well that how it crystallized. I saw her. La sombra ahorita está haciendo. Ese camión está aguantando. Mira atrás. Listo, mis amigos. ¿Alguna pregunta con respecto a what do you need, sir, to eat? Just your cell phone and extra money, maybe, just to buy, I don't know, water or something.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Embotellada no. Ese es el negocio de los restaurantes. Casi todo
Pregunta si estos salarios se vienen heredando de generación en generación.
se vienen heredando. Ahora, ¿ustedes tienen hijos? ¿Qué pasaría si tienen 10 hijos? ¿A quién le heredan? Tener abandonado. Entonces será el que va a trabajar, el que se compromete. Porque la mayoría lamentablemente migra y dejan abandonados. Al que está con los papás por lo general. Okay? He's asking me if you can buy this or it can be by a heritage. Is it by a heritage? Right? The oldest guy it can be.
Adelante, buen provecho.
La señorita, yo voy a estar, me conocen a mí, ¿ok? ¿Ok? Por aquí, por favor. Wow, lado izquierdo, derecho es lo mismo, por favor. Lado izquierdo, derecho es lo mismo.
Where is the exit from?
Exit is just around here. Okay, tickets, please.
Por favor, joven.
Tickets de ingreso, por favor. Spot and spot. That's how this place is. So, that was here were only 1,000 soldiers against 20,000 soldiers down here. From the top there were many people throwing stones or using arrows and javelins from the top. It was very complicated what says here. But Pachacutec defeated that guy and both Cusicolor, his daughter, and that guy, a soldier, Ollanta, were sent to the jail, and they were almost 20 years in jail. After the death of Pachacutec, when the son of Pachacutec said, I don't care, you can get married, it's not my problem, your father already passed away, I don't need to be with you. And they were happy after 20 years, okay? Mis amigos.
In accordance with Peruvian laws, smoking is not allowed on board the train. Thank you for your attention.
Inca Pachacutic and faithful to you. I am your great warrior until the end.
Princess of the Empire. Her name was...
I'm alone, a princess of the Empire of the Sun. I can freely love, so I'll wait. The Inca will select whom I'll wed.
She was to marry a noble man of her father's choosing, and her father was the great Inca Pachacutec. But destiny wanted her to meet Ollanta.
The road brought me a beautiful flower. Candid she makes me feel inspired. With my strength I'll conquer her beauty. Tender girl, she turns on my fire.
Hi everyone, good morning. We are here to do Machu Picchu now. I had to take like a bus ride from my local stay here in the Machu Picchu region. It's a lot of travel going here and there to visit the Incas citadel. So the tour guide was explaining that this is like a lost city. It was lost until like 100 years ago. The Peruvians just forgot about it. So there's this place called Ollantaytambo. It's something like that. From where we took the train to get here. So basically, the Spanish, when they came here to conquer the place, they only knew the place until that place. They didn't know that there was a city that existed of the Peruvians, of the Incas dynasty over here. So kind of like it got saved from being abolished or ruined. So that's the beauty of this city. So I'm thinking this is gonna preserve a lot of the initial Incas beliefs and stuff like that. Let's see.
Made of gold here in the jungle. So the Spanish were a little bit hungry of gold. The locals think of them like, there's a city made of gold. Sheep, made of gold. And they so his first trip. That's like a water. straight. Everybody has kind of low
So but they were crossing this river and they didn't come up here, or?
Sorry.
Probably. I don't know if the Spanish crossed this river, but in this part now with the Inca, these ones were active Inca. Yeah. And the local people. But local people here are actually the people that are on contact. Chuncho. Okay, that's the main turn there. Okay. Yeah.
¿Cómo ha cumplido sin la revolución?
Nos ocasionamos erosión. Por eso las reglas del parque. A la entrada me preguntaron, Eva, ¿por qué prohibido para los selfies? ¿Por qué prohibido los bastones, paraguas?
See that tree there? Like it's a little line there at the top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, there is the sun of the gate, sun gate. So from there, actually, people do the Inca trip like 4 days, 3 days, or 2 days. They arrive from there to Machu Picchu.
So like this blackish thing is from touching, or when the riding, that's huge. Is there anything on the top of the mountain?
Exactly, it's a trail that actually with circuit one, you go to the top. You need around 3 hours to arrive to there.
To that top?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
These people always like to go to the high. It's kind of challenge, personal challenge. It was kind of worship.
I wonder, so if this was made for the Inca Pachu, no, which king? But his main residence was in Cusco, yeah? It's quite far, I mean, like with the horse, it would take you, I don't know,
Lama?
No, it's Guanco, no, Vicuña, I would say.
What about you, bro? What
I think Lama.
Lama? Okay. Good point to you, bro. It's a llama, yeah.
It's a llama.
It's a llama. So, they buildings that it come from, and they don't know how it works, you know? And remember...
Oh,
Scare me.
it's not gonna wait in the queue.
María, ¿qué pasa?
What do you want?
La fila de la mañana temprano. Despertar a las 2 de la mañana para salir.
Wow. Can it be done in a day?
Sorry?
Can that trail be done in a day?
Yeah, you need almost 2 hours to arrive to the top,
Oh,
and 2 hours go down. Guys, look at this, for example, this is one of the trails that go inside the city, you know? We know that actually it's a kind of 8 trails that connect to this city. One of the most beautiful ones is the sun gate there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
look these stones.
Yes.
They have all the power to destroy these stones. That ones as well. But look what they did. It's kind of stylish of them. It's like the ecological construction they made, you know? It's perfect. It's
They
beautiful.
cut this in this shape, or was it natural?
Probably it was naturally, but that ones they cut it. If you see,
yeah.
they are cut. This probably is more natural. In a moment, they are going to ask for your what
Tag?
they give you, yeah, for the identification of the circuit.
Okay.
How with you?
Yeah.
Thin around. Yeah. And if you see, downstairs is a canal there. You see?
Yeah.
This tiny canal actually transports a lot of water. Nowadays it's not possible to put water there because some people actually came here for a spiritual purpose. They try to take the water, and also it has a damage to the fountains there.
And what was inside the houses at that time? People were living in?
Yes. So we have Minos temple there in front of the tree where these people live before actually the you know that it's breaking the road. Yeah, and but also here looks like a part of the structure. You know, some of the Inca trails has some stones just on the way. So that's interesting because now our cities, the center of cities, are beautiful. I mean, the communities we have is beautiful, but when we see the surroundings of our cities, we see like we don't have a kind of connection with the nature, you know. And sometimes we don't find the inspirations to say like, okay, connection with the nature, it's possible, you know. I don't know in the last 20 years how many countries, rich countries like the king of Arabia Saudi or Thailand. Oh, the bottom to the top.
Bottom to the top.
The bottom to the top?
Yeah.
No, they started in the top and they moved to the bottom.
But there is no buildings here. Why were they building rocks here? What was the point of it?
Just say like that's impressive.
Just for aesthetic.
Yeah, but that's the truth. We don't know actually how they did it.
Maybe they were growing some plants here.
Sí, claro. Échate porque hay muchos mosquitos.
So they didn't construct last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah. Like that one now. Look.
Where?
Like this one, for example.
Yeah.
Because if okay guys, here we have actually two shoes. We can go actually to see the temple of the sun, or we can see actually imagine that they use this. Look.
Yeah. So just a question, like,
Sir.
What is inside of this?
So when the archaeologists actually did the cleaning, they found it that some rocks were spread there, you know. So they collected and put it here.
Okay.
So we are going to see, for example, this is collection of stones as well. So we are looking Machu Picchu in a kind of 40%. We are not going looking at the full Machu Picchu.
Okay.
So some of the walls are like they didn't build nothing and let them. They actually redline. I mean the geological fault. Yeah.
In Slovenia as well, it's like, but it's more, a bit more poetic. It says like, a mountain flower can break the rock.
Yeah.
So like you don't use force, like sometimes like you use, I don't know, like compassion or like.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's human, I guess. Oh, look this, guys. It's a beautiful one.
Grasshopper, right?
Yeah. And look this one here. The temple of the sun.
Damn.
They're not doing things like random. They plan everything. That's really interesting. And that temple that is the most beautiful one we have around here. What about guys if I show you a stone there that is a compass?
Really?
Yeah. We have bromelias here. Bromelias, we have orchids.
Mine is not very accurate, so I wouldn't be surprised if Incas had a better one.
Okay.
This frog, it was being moved somewhere.
Yeah, probably they bring from there. Look behind you. This is the pyramid house.
Yes.
It's like probably they found in Machu Picchu at the big. Here, guys.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's a rounded stone.
Yeah.
So they were moving this one.
Ah, okay.
Crazy, right?
They just had the exchange of goods and
Yes.
Just the
yes.
barter system.
They just arrived to trade, you know.
yeah.
And the exchange of work was really important. Reciprocity is because I have my skills, you have your skills, but
Yes.
together we can do something more, you know. And they have, for example, in their time, three kind of taxation. Being mita, that it's like some of us are going to the minery to bring metals, you know. That is kind of risky, so it's kind of 3 months just.
Yes.
And then we have minka, that is we us are going to actually help the farm.
Y no sabiendo mesas, sillas, tazas, platos, nada. Y yo, oye,
The other taxation is aya, that is between the family, between the locals, you know. So the locals are going to say like, I need to work in my house. Okay. Then when you are going to meet my house, I'm going to help you. Do you have any question about the intent there?
Yeah, what is that?
Soil.
Yeah, the soil, yeah.
And they ever make some excavations here? Like, is there something underground?
Yeah, here is the last excavation we did, kind of 2 months ago, and they tapped it already. They find some vessels and everything. They found what? Some vessels.
Oh, vessels.
I mean like a ceramics.
Ah.
Yeah. The Incas made it on this time machine. Exactly in the Andes, when something is going
Don't tell locals that you're lost.
has the shape of the mountain behind. The mountain behind is called Yanantin. And also, if you let your imagination go a little bit further, you can see the shape of a guinea pig.
Okay.
You can see it or not?
No.
The head and the body.
Oh, now I can see.
Yeah. You can see, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 9 trails that enter into Machu Picchu. There are 9 trails.
8.
8.
8 trails to Machu Picchu. Archaeologists tell us, you know.
But were they like self-sustained here, or were they like moving around and going to Cusco or going to
Beautiful question. Actually, we must understand Machu Picchu like a network. The center of a network. The park has 32 kilometers. So, in this case, archaeological work. Most of these archaeological centers are just
color of the rocks? We don't have any record because it went away. If they put any color on or any.
probably yes, because they need a civilization in the north. This called the Chicha, and they have a city maybe in LA, you know? Ahora, el tema de las mujeres
Roof, and then another story.
Yes. So that's really interesting that they have houses with two roofs, you know? Yes, because we thought like they were just making one, and this is two roofs. And the windows are really interesting as well because also it's just a place to put things.
Acá no está barato. Tómame tu Raúl, con mi celular. Claro, para.
Brother, enjoy the view. This is just for. Sun temple is there, brother. Yeah. In front. So these two things work. They make just the covering for the walls, and it was not
Okay.
so it was open. We can recognize that these are kind of more important place
Yeah.
for the architecture, as you see. Probably they have kind of. They didn't pay too much, you know? Look at this, so beautiful stuff here. You have a nice view from there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's cool. So maybe one day we are going to have more ethnologists, and we can actually discover more secrets, you know?
Yeah.
Researchers are really important actually. So, like if you can become a scientist, it's a good idea, you know? 16 fountains. Enough if I show you a fountain that actually that is not here, it's only in the camera. But if you actually touch it, it changes actually the way that the water flows. You believe me or not?
Change the way. What do you mean by that?
I will show you now. Look at these guys.
And they didn't have any iron. What kind of weapons they used against Spanish? Like, could they have swords? No.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Yes.
And Spanish had guns.
Yes. That's not fair. And the Spanish also has strategy. It was a smart fight for smart people. What was your experience, guys? Really good. Maybe you can.
Wow, look at the original.
Hi everyone, it's close to 10 p.m. here right now in Cusco. I'm at a hotel just in front of the Cusco airport. So I first went to the airport. Let me summarize properly. I did Machu Picchu in the morning. Then we had to take like a bus ride, then a train ride, then another bus ride. So the first bus ride was from Machu Picchu to come to Ollantaytambo, and then from there we took the train for 2 hours, close to, and then from Ollantaytambo to Cusco was like 2.5 hours. By then it was already 7. Then somewhere around 30 minutes for the cab drive to the airport. I went to the airport, but then the Cusco airport does not have much to do, so I went over from there to a neighboring restaurant. Sorry, I just got distracted. Some noise was going in the background. But yeah, I went to a restaurant. I spent like 1.5 hours there. Slowly ate my food there. Then I was just roaming around with my luggage. I found this hotel. I talked to the person. There was a language barrier, but somehow we communicated. He was saying you can pay 60 sols for a room. Then I was indicating to him that I'm not going to pay this much, since I only want to be here for like 6-7 hours. That too, I'll leave in the night, so it's not a loss for them if they have any extra rooms available. So then I just started collecting whatever money I had left in sols, which is the Peruvian currency. It was just 36 sols. I was like, dude, take this and let me in. And he did. So he got me a room. It's a very modest room, but yeah, nonetheless, it's 10 p.m. My flight takes off at 6 a.m. So I plan to go to the airport by 4 a.m. Yeah, I mean, so for 4 a.m., like I have a lot of time, 6 hours. What was I gonna do anyway?